fuck out of here! Real Americans don't want you!
Get the fuck out of here!
You fucking Nazi! Motherfucker!
Get the fuck out of here!
He's American!
He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
Why are you running?
Because you sound like
He's a citizen! He's a citizen! That's my brother-in-law!
Get the fuck away from me! You don't know what's going on, so get the fuck back! Back up! Back the fuck up! Back up!
That's my brother-in-law. So the government's going to target entire Hispanic communities and thinks the cartel isn't going to step in? Well, apparently cartels are now saying that they are going to offer a bounty of $5,000 to $50,000. This has gone up from $2,000 to $10,000 for ICE officials, depending on rank. And it sounds like gangs in Chicago might be gearing up for a payday. This is what happens when governments persecute innocent families and call that law and order. Other organizations outside the law will then step in and establish their own law and order. Authoritarian systems breed desperation. Communities will always organize to protect themselves. Survival is human nature. This is a warning about what happens when state violence goes unchecked. If people in power keep terrorizing people, chaos will ensue. And now, ICE agents will know what it feels like to be scared for their personal safety and the safety of their families, just like the families they are targeting and destroying.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Get off the car.
Are you okay?
Por favor, ayúdenme.
Are you okay?
Está bien.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
So this mother was arrested by ICE on her way to work in Kenilworth, a wealthy Chicago suburb. She's crying now, begging for somebody to help her. She's saying that she has daughters and that she wants to call her mom. And the woman recording keeps asking if she's okay. And the ICE agent has the audacity to respond, "She's all right." ¿Y a ti quién te preguntó? She's all right. She's not okay, pinche cabeza de papa. She's terrified. You're taking her away from her kids, from her family. And you think it's all right to watch a woman collapse in fear? And again, this isn't some big bad criminal getting caught. This ain't no MS-13 member. This is just a mother who was probably just trying to make a decent life for her kids. And then they grab her in broad daylight in a neighborhood where they probably don't even have to worry about paying their bills. Seeing her face of desperation, asking for somebody to help her, just makes me question how these ICE agents can go back home to their families and sleep at night.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Now, Latinos, they are asking help from black people. You know, guys, majority of Latinos people, they went ahead and vote for Donald Trump, knowing that they will not be affected in America. They will be protected with their status in America, simply because these people, they saw their skin color, it is more brown than the black. So they thought that their skin color, it will make them to be accepted in America. But things have really changed. Right now, we are seeing that Latinos are now in tears and regret as they are getting raided by ICE and now beg black folks for unity. So because right now they are having a rude awakening. Right now, they are realizing that they are not white. They thought that because of their skin color, it will make them to be white in America. But that one doesn't help them. So right now, the ICE is raiding in their homes and they are being deported. And because of that, they are now coming out in large numbers asking help from black people. So kindly, guys, I want you to watch this compilation of video and see how Latinos, they are really going through the challenges and the struggle in America. Then I'll be back with more comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle.
I don't ever want to hear that Trump isn't racist, because what's happening right now is 1000% about color. He's targeting innocent Latinos and deporting them, tearing families apart, even deporting Americans. He's deported American children with cancer without their medical supplies. On top of that, he's deporting people that are actually in the legal process of becoming Americans. Meanwhile, on Monday, he is welcoming white, keyword white, South Africans into America. He's providing them housing, prepaid phones, weather appropriate clothing, groceries, house furnishings, all while also saying that Latinos are draining the economy. Are you, like, be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real, because these are the same Latinos that work multiple jobs. When have you seen a Latino immigrant begging on the street? Oh, wait. Latino immigrants work multiple jobs, don't even qualify for the benefits that he falsely claims that they are abusing. Babe, they can't even get these benefits. They will sell you flowers, wash your car, wash your house, wash the dishes. They do everything. They don't qualify for these benefits. You think if they qualified for these benefits that they would have all these multiple jobs, babe? Oh my God, like, at this point, I just don't want to hear it. I feel like there's so many people that I know personally that have been gaslighting me, constantly saying, oh, Trump he's not racist, he loves Latinos. Then make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then the ACLU has already reported there has been so many U.S. citizens that have been arrested and detained because they have been racially profiled. Yeah, for the color of their skin and for speaking Spanish. So please, I don't want to fucking hear it. It is about race. It is about color. If you're black and brown in America, you are targeted. And right now they're trying to get rid of habeas corpus, which is going to eliminate your right to resist arrest. So, yeah. For all of the Latinos that voted for Trump, babe, it's you or me next at the end of the day. Like, this is about color. This is about preserving whiteness. This has always been that. And, you know, I don't think that we are at a point to, like, blame the people, the Latinos that voted for Trump anymore. I think it's just wake up. Like, there's literally nothing that he's doing that's going to benefit you. Nothing. And I don't think that you need to wait for it to, like, personally affect you for you to wake up. I really beg and implore you to do your own research and just wake up. This isn't right. This is so sad.
I honestly never thought I would see a Latino with a "We the People" tattoo on their back. Pero vendrán cosas peores, dice la Biblia. His name is Brian Gavidia, and he got detained by ICE. And you guessed it, he voted for Trump. The guy who ran on a platform of mass deportation and building walls. And now Brian is surprised that he's getting profiled.
I was a target because of my race. I believe I was racially profiled. I believe I was attacked because I was walking while brown.
He said that he believed all the lies about how the immigration crackdowns was only for the worst of the worst. I mean, was it just me, or was it obvious from day one that the plan wasn't just criminals? El Trompo was calling people rapists and drug dealers on day one. How did you miss that memo? He really thought it wouldn't affect U.S. citizens or day laborers or farmers, especially not him. And then what happens? ICE rolls up on him in Los Angeles, twists his arm, takes his ID, throws him against the wall.
I'm American, bro. I'm American, bro.
The only reason they let him go is because someone started filming. He says he believed that when Trump was out here saying that other countries were sending their felons from their prisons.
Yeah, he said criminals. He said, yeah, a bunch of countries opened their jails and released them. Yeah, when you lie to us like that, when you say other countries are releasing their jails and letting them into the population, of course you're going to scare the people.
Like, the governments were actually giving money in hand to other felons, like, here, have a good trip. No seas mamón. Come on now. Now, after all of that, this dude is walking around with a mini constitution in his pocket, like he just discovered it. Dude, you have a "We the People" tattoo on your back. Like, is that the only part you read?
He now carries a mini constitution in his pocket.
He finally has the whole thing in his hands. He should just tattoo the whole constitution on his back in case he forgets the mini one at home. He said he feels guilty, and he should, because you bought into a narrative that hurts not only you but your entire community, and now you're out here fighting for the same rights you were willing to let others lose.
We were all manipulated, we were all brainwashed, and now look at us. We are all suffering because of it, and I feel guilty 100%.
So the U.S. Supreme Court today overturned Judge Frimpong's injunction from June 11th, saying that in L.A., the ICE agents needed to follow well-established law by the Fourth Amendment. They needed something more than just a person's race or how they look. And today, Trump's U.S. Supreme Court ruled that their ethnicity, the language they speak, the type of jobs that Latinos have, gardening, construction, can all be used as reasonable suspicion. Law professors are throwing out their curriculums because all established law is out the window. Latinos, regardless of citizenship status or immigration status, now have diminished rights under the Constitution. This is Trump's Supreme Court. And it seems now as though the law will change with whatever Trump requests. So we'll see where this leads us.
This is a famous painting drawn from life of the real Taino people. See, you're doing videos talking about the tension between Latino and Black people needs to stop, but it's you Latino people who have brought that tension. You see, the real name of the Taino is the Lukukairi, which means the people of the islands. All of the islands. That's because the kings ruled the mainland from the islands. That's what Taino means, noble person. Nobleman means you're of noble stock, which means royalty. See, they have pushed aside the royal bloodlines who you calling Black people today and brought in their own people, started learning Latin, and now call yourselves Latinos, which essentially culturally assimilates the Boricua. And that's why I had to come up here and unpack that, because Latino people in the Boricua, or the Valley Noble Lords of the Borinquen, are not the same people. Peace to the people.
I think a lot of you guys that voted for Trump and are now regretting it or changed their minds, whatever, a lot of y'all keep defending him because you would much rather act like you didn't do anything wrong instead of owning up to it and saying, you know what, I made a mistake, I messed up, I wasn't doing my research, or I was lied to, I felt blinded, whatever it is. Instead of coming on here and saying that, you would much rather keep defending this man because it's what's gonna make you feel less guilty. It's gonna make you feel like what you're standing up for is the right thing, when in reality you know that it's not, and you know that you messed up, but you'd rather just continue like nothing is going on because you'd rather turn a blind eye to what's going on rather than have to own up to your shit and say, I made a mistake. Because y'all's pride is up here, it's full. Let go of that pride, let go of the ego, and just admit that you made a mistake, and that's fine. People make mistakes, we're not perfect. I don't think that everybody who voted for Trump is a bad person. I think a lot of people either didn't have the right information, they were ignorant, they were blinded, their belief, whatever. I don't think every person who's voted for Trump is a bad person. I just don't. I don't see everything black and white. Like, I don't just see like, oh, it's either this or that. No, I think there's like in between. The world is a complex place to be in, and we're humans. We're bound to make mistakes. Shit happens. But it's more of like when you know that there's something that's going on and that's not okay, and you decide to just keep quiet, I think that's cowardly. I think you should be able to come and say, you know what, I fucked up and I'm sorry, and just try to be a better person. So if that's you and you used to support Trump or his ways, and now you're scared to come on here and say, oops, let me tell you, it takes a lot of courage. It does. And I would respect somebody that does that so much more than somebody who stands by what they believe in just for the F of it, just because that's what they believed in at some point and they are not willing to change. So
attention, get in here. Oh, you sound so professional, and if I was an airhead, I would believe you. If I was a Mexican and you was Donald Trump, I would believe everything you're saying right now. But you know what, you just, you try to dip around it. We ain't have a problem with you. We didn't have a problem with y'all. Y'all have a problem with us.
The tension between the Black and Latino community needs to stop. And we need to be the generation to stop it. Anti-Blackness exists in our community. We know this. Anti-Blackness also exists within the Black community itself. All communities of color struggle with this. And the reason why is what we all have in common. We were all colonized and trained to have a mindset of you versus me for survival. But that ends with us. We need to lead with unity and not division. We have to be the change we want to see. We have to stop pointing the finger in both communities and make the decision that we are going to choose to be united versus divided. I'm not going to pretend like I have all the answers, but here are examples of how you can show up differently and be the change you want to see. Number 1, share stories of solidarity. Share stories of love. Share stories of when you have experienced the Black or Latino community showing up in your spaces. We need to shift the narrative. Number 2, if your reality is division between the Black and Latino community and your goal is unity, then it is up to you to seek out examples of when the Latino and Black communities show up for one another, where they show love, where there is actual solidarity, because guess what? It exists. And if you need a place to start with me. I am happy to be a part of your network of Latinos who have nothing but love for our Black sisters and brothers. Number 3, ask your neighbors how you can be helpful. You need to lead with your heart in this moment. That is the only way that we are going to experience an actual shift. We have to show up as human beings. We have to show up vulnerable. We have to show up as the change that we want to see. Lastly, ask others to join you. Let's actually start in the comments. Share your stories of solidarity and love. If members of the Latino and Black community have a hard time seeing it, let's show them how it's actually done. I stand with my Black brothers and sisters, and I also stand with my Latino familia. But the change, it starts with us. I love you.
But some of y'all voted for Donald Trump. Some of y'all voted for Donald Trump. We cannot help you anymore. Some of y'all voted for Donald Trump.
Find something nice to say. I'm just thinking about it. Anti-Blackness for the Black community exists because other people are being anti-Black towards us. Black people are not being anti-Black towards each other. In the Latino community, anti-Blackness exists because, again, the Black people within a Latino community have to deal with it from other people. And a lot of times, them problems are not addressed. They're not actually sat down and talked about realistically. And the Black Latinos that do speak out, a lot of times we get gaslit. Oh, that's not what was going on. Oh, you're trying to start division. All you're trying to do is divide us. You can talk about unity, but you can also talk about the problem. You can want to have unity and love, but you can also address the issue. You can fight for a cause and do both. But a lot of people don't do both. A lot of times anti-blackness is not checked. Anti-blackness is not even talked about. A lot of times people don't even know what anti-blackness is and what it looks like because they don't even go through it. But they want black people to do free labor when we have to deal with anti-blackness. And some people we even dumb down and tone police black people on how we should deal with certain things. I want that to sit for a minute.
November 5th, 2024. But anyway, y'all like my braids? Told you I was going to get them done. They did good, too. What y'all think?
Anti-blackness also exists within the black community itself.
Attention, attention, get in here, get in here. Oh, you sound so professional, and if I was an airhead, I would believe you. If I was a Mexican and you was Donald Trump, I would believe everything you're saying right now. But you know what you just, you try to dip around it. We ain't have a problem with you. We didn't have a problem with y'all. Y'all have a problem with us. So now it's, oh, we're going to be the generation. Girl, bye. Yeah, you and your people need to be the generation. Because y'all saying all this, but y'all acting like all the other evidence isn't there and online and in real time, in person. But, we're going to be the generation to stop this. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because I can hear that little kid that's sitting in the car seat in the back of the car going, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Because you're only speaking like this because you need some help right now. And before you come back and say, once it happens to us, you're next. No. We were first. We still are. It looked like they taking a break from us, but they not. They're not. And here's the funny thing. Not only did you bring this upon yourself, right? Not only. But I'm going to also say, some of your PR neighbors, because they are not getting deported. They're not. I think some of them snitched on y'all asses too. I think some of them voted against y'all too because they know how y'all are. They know. They see it. They sick and tired of your BS too. But to come up here and try to gaslight us, y'all don't even realize if we were dumb enough to come out there, we all totally fucked. Because then they're going to have an excuse to do far more. And once again, I understand y'all don't want to go back to your country. We don't have that. We don't have that opportunity to go to any other country. Because if that was the case, a lot of us probably wouldn't even be here now. I'll tell you what, go home, mend your relationship with your more melanated natives. The other ones that y'all act like don't exist. Mend that relationship. Let me see how that go. Then come back in, I'll let you know if I want to fuck with you or not. Okay? Because that's how it's going from here on out. I'm sorry to tell you. You want me to cash up you $10 on payday? Well, not even 10. Because I got to give 5 to my Uber driver as a tip. $5? Or is $4.99 good too? That and a prayer. That's all you're getting. I'm not even baking cookies for none of y'all. Say it again. The loudest ones are the most disrespectful ones. But yeah, no, I'm gonna sit right here in this hot house and get hot with a hot flash. That sounds like more fun.
This train of thought is the reason why there is an issue. First and foremost, we weren't all colonized. Black Americans were enslaved, tormented, traumatized, and that's a bigger situation. I'm Dr. Larry Smith. I'm a historian, history professor, entrepreneur, pan-Africanist, pro-black social scientist, social justice activist, queer boy, who just talks about a lot of shit and have a lot of knowledge on a lot of shit. This perspective that we were all colonized is part of the reason why there is a divide between the Black and the Latino community. Your assumption is that our experience has been the same, creating the same motivations for why we treat each other the way we do. The difference is, majority of the Latino community that the Black community have encountered have come into our communities that we have for ourselves. And not only have come into our communities, y'all have come into our communities with the air of superiority and degrading Black people, because in your home countries and in your communities, you degrade Black people because of your anti-Blackness from your colonialization. The problem is y'all don't have enough understanding of our history and a sympathy towards us because of said history to understand that y'all cannot treat us like y'all are the oppressors, which many of y'all tend to do. An enslaved group of people who were considered less than human, who were treated like animals, who were commodified. Capitalism got its start off the backs of Black heads. The word capitalism has the word capita in it, which means heads that were being counted. And guess whose Black heads were being counted? So when you're treated like a product, when you're treated like nothing, when your humanity has been totally stripped away from you, and you literally have to put the pieces back together to create a community, only to have outside forces of people who are also oppressed, but y'all come in with this air that somehow your oppression didn't break you as much as our oppression broke us, that creates the problem. So there is no Black-Latino divide. We all live amongst one another. It's just how y'all perceive us and how y'all treat us. And based on how y'all treat us and how y'all perceive us, y'all expect us to show compassion when y'all go through stuff, when in reality, y'all don't show compassion when we go through stuff, nor do y'all check when your community treats us a certain way. We're not the same in regards to our experiences. Colonialization is a completely different animal than chattel slavery. And yes, I do agree that we should at some point work together because we do have a common enemy in white supremacy. But the way of going about it is not gaslighting Black people into thinking that we're like you, or gaslighting into Black people thinking that we treat each other the way we treat each other because of the same reasons. That's fundamentally, factually, and historically false. We are responding to outside agitators who treat us like trash. You are responding from a colonized mindset that is anti-Black, that views Black people as less than. Saying that anti-Blackness exists in the Black community does not justify anti-Blackness in the Latino community. So perhaps y'all should understand our experience as Black Americans through the experience that we had through our history. Learn about our history so that y'all don't treat us just like the oppressor. Learn our history so that y'all don't come here thinking that somehow y'all have a superiority over us. Learn our history so you can understand why our community functions the way it functions and why we go through the things that we go through. Once y'all start showing more compassion and being a little bit more hospitable when y'all come into our house as immigrants, then y'all can start to talk about building a relationship, building a bridge. But until y'all check that shit, there will always be a problem.
All right, that sounds good. It sounds good. But let's keep it real. We never came at y'all like that. Y'all came to us like that. Y'all called us dirty motherfuckers. Y'all called us lazy. Y'all disrespected the hell out of us. We ain't never said nothing about y'all like that. Matter of fact, we've always given y'all love. We don't get the same love back. We invite y'all to our cookouts, parties, everything else. We can't get to a quinceañera. We can't even kick it with y'all like that. Because of how y'all feel. Y'all will tell y'all daughters, don't ever mess with a black man. They're dirty, they're rapists, they're disgusting, they're lazy, they hit their women, they abuse their women. Y'all told them that. How do I know this? Because I've heard the conversations. I've had homies tell me, Mexican homies, tell me, this is what they tell us when we're kids. Don't mess with black people. Black people are evil. Black people are destructive. Black people are lazy. Black people are not community orientated. Don't mess with us. That's what y'all were telling us for years. And now all of a sudden you want to turn around and about face and say, let's get together, let's kill this, let's make this generation that kills this years and years and years and years of racism of your people towards my people. And yeah, there's a small pocket of us that feel some kind of way about y'all. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the overall collective of y'all. The overall collective of y'all has always been to disrespect black people. And it's always been that way. If you want to fix it, you need to go to your people and talk to them about that. Because that's one thing about us, we're not a hate-filled people. To be honest, we only really dislike one particular race of people. We don't hate anybody else. We've never come with the hate. It was always given to us. We are a peaceful people. We are compassionate people towards one another. No, that's systematically put in. But overall, we're a very compassionate people. We would never, ever treat y'all the way that y'all treated us for years. I got a story before I get off of here. When I was a kid, I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club. And when I first started going, I was a very shy kid, very quiet, very to myself. I meet a Mexican kid in there. I can't remember his name. I'm a generous kid, so, you know, I had a little money or whatever, so I would share and do different things of that nature. I had one of the staff people come up to me and tell me about this particular kid, but I didn't want to believe it. This kid sat here when I wasn't able to do something for him, and this is a Hispanic kid, this is a Mexican kid, this is a Latino kid. He wouldn't even bother time of day with me. Call me all kind of N-words. But then when I would do something for him, we were the best of friends. This is how y'all act towards us. So if you want to fix it from within and then come holler at us. We'll be here waiting when you're done.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen how the Latinos, they are really coming out asking help from black people, and also they want right now unity with black people. And also we have seen some of the response from black people, how they have come out and respond to Latinos right now begging help from black people. But for me, one thing that I want to tell you is, why is it right now the Latinos, they are going through the challenges and the struggle, they want help from black people? You know, first of all, black people, they have been going through challenges and the struggle in America for over 500 years. But Latinos, they have never come out and help black people. They have never come out and join black people to protest. They have never come out and protest with black people. They have never come out and join black people in complaining how the government, it is oppressing them, how there is racism in America, how they are being given less opportunity. These Latino people, they have never come out and join black people, but right now they want help from black people because they are going through challenges and the struggle in America. Why is it these other races, they want to take advantage of black people in America? So black people right now, you should not we should not interfere with how people with these other races which they are suffering. You know, first of all, these Latinos people, they thought they look because of their skin color, they thought like they because they are more brown, they thought that they are look like white people. So majority of them, they went ahead and vote for this administration, knowing that their status will not be affected in America. They will not be deported. The punishment, the policies, and this administration policy will not affect them, but will affect black people. So they look their skin color, they are more brown. They thought that they are white people. They are looking like white people in America. But things right now, it is not the same to them in America. It is not the same for them in America. We are now seeing how ICE is raiding in their homes. We have been seeing how their families members, they are being deported. We have been seeing how ICE, it is detaining their people. So this is tell you that also right now they are being punished. These people, they voted to punish black people and other immigrant people, but right now they are also being punished. So majority of black people right now, they have refused to come and help these Latino people, simply because also them, they didn't help black people. When black people, they needed them the most, they didn't come through for black people. Why is it right now they want black people to come through for them? And also, it is not only the Latinos, also the white people also, they are begging help from black people. But black people right now, they have decided to stay silent. They want to see how these people, they will overcome, because they are the people who brought all this problem. I saw majority of Latinos on the street chanting they will vote for Donald Trump. They came out and also produced a song saying that they will vote for Donald Trump. Why are they right now crying? Why are they crying right now? So I want to read some of the comment here and see what also black people that have come out and say in the comment section. So this one is saying that I am minding my black business. Exactly. So black people, they are minding their own black businesses. So this one saying that nope, no unity with anti-black Latinos. Exactly. So these people, they didn't want black people also. So there's no unity that black people will come out and unite with them right now. So there's no unity from black people. This one saying that united until ICE leave them alone, or Latina American or Hispanic president is voted in, then it back to their normal hatred against black. So this was saying that there is no black and brown. We tried it for years. Yeah, so this one is reminding them that there is no black and brown. These people, they saw their color, it is more brown, it is brown. They thought that they will they look like white people. This one is saying that she should be a comedian because she got jokes. This one is saying that, and this is why we are minding our black businesses. This one is saying that in the world of Maya Angelou, when someone show you who they are, the first time believe them. This one is saying that I am glad, I am good, get somebody else to do it. Exactly. So these people, these Latino, they need to ask help from another people, but not black people. This was saying that what the Latina chick just did when she tried to compare anti-blackness in the community to anti-blackness in the black community is equivalent to how white people excuse slavery in America by saying, well, their own people sold them into slavery. This one is saying that a first lady put the brakes on. There is no tension. They are just not getting our attention. We don't give up what they do or how they feel. November 5th, 2024, they said everything they had to say to us. Exactly. So this one is, remember, is he trying to remind them of November 5th 2024. These Latino people, they said a lot of things about black people. This one saying that maybe this immigrant will learn, and I mean all immigrant. Injustice anywhere, injustice everywhere. You vote for injustice, you got it. Exactly. This was saying that now they got this. This was saying that exactly she was trying to sound professional. This was saying that please leave 92% and 80% of FBA males and female alone. We showed up and showed out when it really counted. This one is saying that the Latinos as a collective turn their back on African Americans and refuse to form any alliance with black. Exactly. Now all of the sudden they want black support. Latinos respect black or fight your own battles. Exactly. So the Latino, they refused first of all to join Black Alliance before the election, but right now they want to form alliance with black people. No. So these people, they need first of all to fight their own battles. If they will win, now they will need to come and form alliance with black people. They should not come right now to form alliance when they are in trouble. No, that it doesn't work like that. So this one saying that non-stop gaslighting us. We mean what we said. We are done. Exactly. This was saying that when did America ever stop coming for black Americans? I am 61 years old black American woman, and I have never known the government system systematic racism has been here in these ununited shackles of the America for 400 plus years. They can miss this FBA with all that yapping. This was saying that black folks need to look out for black folks first. We are already a bigger disadvantage. Exactly. Black people, we need to look upon ourselves. We need to come together. Also, we need not to be divided. These people, they should not start gaslighting as black people. This was saying that I am old, a black man. I always wonder why Latinos thought they was better than black. I just look at them and I said, you are just a light-skinned black person. What were they thinking? Exactly. These people, they are just a light-skinned black person. So they thought that because they are more brown, they are brown, so they will be not they will not be affected in America. But America, they should learn the slogans that Donald Trump he came with, making America great again. This means that he wants only white America, no brown, no black, no other color, just only white America. This is saying that FBA, since slavery, we are being racially profiled. Latinos before first 2025 men, maybe you should cooperate. Latino, now we are being racially profiled. FBA, now me, maybe you should cooperate. This was saying that go talk to Trump and ICE and see what they say, because this was included in your vote. Sweetie, we are cool on you all, period. Exactly. So this one is telling them that go and form alliance with the ICE and the MAGA people. So kindly guys, subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share and also comment. Thank you so much guys. See you on my next one. Bye bye.